The movie starts with a glimpse into the seemingly ordinary life of Hyeong-do, who works as a manager in a metal manufacturing company called Kook Trading. However, beneath this facade, Kook Trading operates as a front for a covert organization that specializes in contract killings. Hyeong-do is not just an ordinary manager, he is one of the company's top assassins. He lives a disciplined and solitary life, meticulously carrying out his assignments with cold efficiency. His apartment is sparsely furnished, reflecting his minimalistic and detached lifestyle. At work, Hyeong-do maintains a professional demeanor and interacts cordially with his colleagues, who are oblivious to his true identity and occupation. Among them is his colleague and friend Manager Choi, who respects Hyeong-do's skills and reliability. Despite the demands of his job, Hyeong-do maintains a strict routine. He visits a local diner regularly, where he strikes up a casual friendship with the waitress, Soo-yeon, a former singer who now leads a quiet life. Then we have the flashbacks that reveal Hyeong-do's recruitment into the company and his rigorous training as an assassin. Trained from a young age to suppress emotions and prioritize the company's objectives, Hyeong-do excelled in marksmanship, combat skills, and surveillance techniques. His trainers, including the enigmatic CEO of the organization played by Lee Ju-young, recognized his potential and groomed him for a career in assassination. These flashbacks highlight the psychological and physical toll of Hyeong-do's training, portraying his transformation from a young recruit into a disciplined and lethal operative. The central conflict of the story arises when Hyeong-do is assigned to eliminate a target who turns out to be a former colleague, Yoo Mi-yoon. Yoo Mi-yoon, now living a peaceful life with her child, triggers an unexpected emotional response in Hyeong-do, who hesitates to carry out the assassination. This moment of hesitation sets off a chain of events that jeopardize Hyeong-do's carefully maintained facade of loyalty and detachment. Unbeknownst to Hyeong-do, his actions are closely monitored by the company's surveillance team, led by Manager Choi. Manager Choi, initially supportive of Hyeong-do, becomes increasingly suspicious of his motives and begins to investigate his colleagues' behavior. As Hyeong-do grapples with his conflicted emotions and sense of guilt, he finds himself drawn to Soo-yeon, the waitress from the diner. Their budding relationship offers Hyeong-do a glimpse of a life beyond violence and secrecy, prompting him to reconsider his allegiance to the company. The tension escalates when Hyeong-do's loyalty to the company is tested once again. He is ordered to eliminate Manager Choi, who has uncovered damning evidence of the company's illicit activities and intends to expose them. Faced with an impossible choice between loyalty and conscience, Hyeong-do decides to protect Manager Choi and confront the CEO. In a climactic showdown, Hyeong-do confronts the CEO and demands answers about the organization's true motives and the consequences of his actions. The CEO, unmoved by Hyeong-do's plea for redemption, reveals the extent of his control over the assassins and the company's ruthless pursuit of profit at any cost. Determined to break free from the cycle of violence and deceit, Hyeong-do orchestrates a daring escape with Manager Choi and Soo-yeon, who has become embroiled in the dangerous web of the company's operations. Together, they evade capture and seek refuge in a remote location, where Hyeong-do finally confronts his past and embraces a future free from the shadows of his former life. The movie concludes with Hyeong-do reflecting on his journey towards redemption and reconciliation. He resolves to live a quiet and honest life with Soo-yeon, away from the reach of the company and its dark influence. Manager Choi, grateful for Hyeong-do's loyalty and bravery, vows to support them in their new life. As they drive away from the city, Hyeong-do casts a lingering glance at his former workplace, symbolizing his farewell to a life defined by violence and deception. The film ends with a sense of closure and hope for Hyeong-do and Soo-yeon as they embark on a new chapter together, leaving behind the shadows of their past.